Ta-da! We are 4 minutes late, so that's not bad.
No, that's not bad for us. Not bad at all.
No,
Are we live? Are we live?
we are live, sir. Oh, that's cool. So when we're okay, I got to figure out how to do that. I just figured out. You remember how I was telling you? I was trying to get it so that here I'm just going to pull it up on Twitter real quick and show you. So on the left hand, when it pulls up on YouTube, you can see it, and it'll show where each of us is talking, so they won't get confused at which one of us is the idiot.
Oh, okay. I thought they already knew it was me.
No. You're the smart one.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. So, yeah.
So it pops up, it lights up when you talk.
Oh, I just get a little red thing. That's not as cool. Doesn't have the.
Well, we can fix that. I can help you
Yeah,
with
we
that.
need to fix that. Yeah. I need something that's badass.
Yeah, I don't. Mine just says Odd Mac Guy. I'm so very tired.
I want some Stone Cold Steve Austin double middle fingers.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Why not?
You know what? I don't have a defense of that, sir, so I don't know.
I was gonna say, it sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah. Oh, this has been the week this last 2 weeks has been the week from hell. For you especially.
It's not ever stopping. I do have a day. I do have a nice long weekend though, so I'm all right. I don't have to go back to work till Tuesday. So
hell yeah.
And then I'm trying to get that off too.
I don't blame you, man. After the week you had,
I sent the boss a text that wouldn't mind a extra day off if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
He said he'd think about it. I was like, okay.
Don't think about it, just do it.
Yes, that's what I wanted to say, but I didn't think that one would go over too well. I thought I've handled these last couple weeks pretty well, so I would think that he would be pretty much to oblige. And
I will have to say you've grown as a human being, because you handled, especially last night, quite better than I would have, because I would have just left. But you handled it like a gentleman, I gotta admit. And you were upset, but yeah, you handled it good. Yeah,
I was also thinking of me with what we were doing.
Yeah,
too. That was not just for them. That was for me too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
because you know how that shit flows downhill. So, I've had a great couple of weeks because I was off.
You hardly worked.
I did. I barely worked for 2 weeks, and then when I finally have to go back to work on Sunday, I got sick. I haven't been sick in like 3 years, and this has just been the worst. And it's not that bad. It's because I had to go to stores and actually buy stuff to put heat tape on my water pipes. So I was in with the plebs, and I got sick because they're filthy, disgusting animals. This is why I don't go outside. So, but I'm doing better.
I am sending you a meme. The internet is still undefeated.
All right.
It's still undefeated. So I
saw that.
So when I first saw that from the Grammys, I did not know who that was. I didn't know who she was at all. I just saw her running her cock gobbler, and
I was hoping you were going to say it because I was about to drop it. All right.
I didn't know who she was, and the first thing I saw was a journalist from the UK trying to get in her house, and he was like, I didn't think we had borders, but you have borders.
Right.
And then there's the other one that does the TikTok, and he's a British guy. I think he's in the United States because some of the things he said, I don't think he could get away with in the UK. And he was running her down, and then the guy, then the California law firm that you sent it to me on iFunny, and but they've put up an ad for their actual law firm from their law firms saying they're down to do this, and anybody else that wants to join in. I was like, "Oh my goodness, it's so good. It's so good."
So, for those that don't know, Billie Eilish got up at the Grammys and said you can't be an illegal on stolen land, and went on to give, I think, a tirade about stuff, because, the Hollywood's got to give their 2 cents while they live in their gated communities with their $1 million mansions. Well, what ended up happening is then a reporter goes to her house and is like, wait, you got a gate. I thought you don't believe in borders. And then
So
a
bad.
law firm, I'm trying to look this up. I don't know how to spell her name. Okay, here we go. This is, I'm going to pull it up on the, where is it at? Let's see here. We're going to pull this up, new scene here. And let's pull, wait, hold on. I'm getting it. There we go. Okay, so we're going to move that over here to the right. It says the Sinai law firm offered to evict Billie Eilish from her Los Angeles mansion on a pro
Yes.
bono basis on behalf of the
Yes.
Tongva tribe, citing her public comments at the Grammys declaring no one is illegal on stolen land. However, the firm later clarified the post was satirical, intended to highlight the real-world implications of such rhetoric. But they need to understand that there can be consequences to this stuff. Like, you get on a public forum and you say something, I don't know. I shot the guy at a motel in Austin, Texas. Well, people are going to take that serious, right? They're going to start looking into that because it might be a guy got shot. She needs to understand these Hollywood people. It's easy to grandstand when there's no actual consequences. They've never had real consequences in their little echo chamber.
Oh
And
yeah, no, it is.
it's that I hate this new group of people that says stolen land, because let's be honest.
It's conquered.
It's conquered. Like the Europeans came over here. The Spanish first. They were brutal, absolutely
Well,
brutal.
well, think about the Aztecs. They started off down south
Yeah.
and just conquered their way through, and then got wiped out themselves
Yep. Yeah. I
by the
mean, it's
Spanish, right? The Spanish
it's.
came through and wiped out the Aztecs, right?
I believe
Am I
so. I
right?
don't
Yeah, I believe so.
know. I don't
I believe
know.
so. Man, I have been on another level. There is a guy that has only been doing archaeology stuff for 2 years. He just did Joe Rogan. 2 years. He has already
Oh, it's
found
the
stuff
the
in.
Spanish guy that went down to Peru.
Yes,
Yeah, I
he's
saw
only
him.
been doing it for 2 years. He has found stuff that people have not didn't even know was there.
So he was down in the deserts. I gotta find him because I followed him on X. He went down to Peru, and if you go on his Twitter, and I gotta find it here,
I'm looking for his name. I got it.
following. Here we go.
My Spotify is not doing well.
How do
Be
I
quiet, Joe. Be quiet, Joe.
pro? Okay, here we go.
Two.
Yeah.
He said the first expedition he went broke in, but I didn't. Of course, I'm not. I'm listening to it. I'm not getting to see him.
So on his
Uh,
Twitter, he shows you he goes to these places, and he went and found burials that have been ransacked
yeah,
in the deserts out there in Peru.
Raul Bilecki.
Yeah, I'm trying to find his.
Bilecky.
Um, I've got it on here. I'll have to.
He has a YouTube channel called Pillars of the Past.
That's it. Pillars of the Past. Thank you.
Yep.
And he's
yep.
on Twitter with that as well.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
uh,
And I was like, I wish I could have seen some of the stuff he was talking about, but it just sounded. I mean, I've been all over it, and just so y'all know, here pretty soon I'm going to a deep dive, and I'm fixing to start looking into some stuff.
with
I listened to a lady talking about mind control. Mind
mm,
control. She's a doctor. That is her uh deal, and she's almost with the MK Ultra stuff. And did you know that that guy came to Oklahoma? The one that was in the cell with the okay, so help me out. You're the okay, so the guy with, is it Ruby that shot
Jack Ruby.
Jack Ruby's the one that shot
Lee
assassinated
Harvey
what's his
always. Lee Harvey
Lee's
always.
okay, and then he went crazy.
Right.
Right. Okay. So the guy that was the last guy to see Ruby in the jail cell was Come on now.
I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know
Okay,
about
so
this.
that guy is the one that dosed him is some they think dosed him and made him go crazy. He was the one that was experimenting with the LSD. I'm going to
Oh.
look it up. That guy in a book or in his letters, this lady has acquired his like some personal letters and stuff like that. Came to Oklahoma and dosed an elephant at the Oklahoma City Zoo around that time, and the elephant died.
Oh, you know what? You know what?
Yes.
The Jews killed Kennedy because his Jack Ruby's real name is Rubenstein. Stop the presses. It's always the Jews. No, just kidding. Just kidding. I'm looking for it. I put into my search engine who dosed Jack Ruby. And I'm looking. I've never heard this. Culturist
Okay,
story.
so
Danny Finger's research suggests Ruby may have been a complex figure, possibly involved. Okay. I
Okay,
yes.
so MK Ultra. So anyway, so this lady was big in the MK Ultra, and there was a guy, and he was in charge. He had to do with the Manson, which they think is
Though
from
they think
MK.
they think that
Yes,
he was
they think
dosed with
they
it.
think. Well, no, they think she read some stuff to where it was saying that Manson would like so supposedly
So
when
was the
they did.
lady's name Louise Joylyn West? Was that the psychiatrist that
Oh, the
was?
lady I listened to was not a psychiatrist. She's just a doctor
Uh,
on she studies mind control stuff. So that's what it was about. But which, there's a lot of that stuff that goes on and they were talking about
s-
cults and
so here's what I just found. I'm going to pull it up on YouTube real quick because this is fascinating because they were really testing this stuff out, especially because the Cold War was going on. I mean, there was the thing where did uh, they released fog with LSD, I think, in San Francisco to see what the effects would be as a
yes,
chemical
yes.
weapon. So this is what I found. Luis Joyland West, a psychiatrist linked to the CIA's MK Ultra program, examined Jack Ruby in prison in '64, shortly after Ruby murdered Oswald. According to declassified documents, West used hypnosis and intravenous sodium pentothal during the evaluation. While there is no direct evidence that West administered LSD or other psychoactive drugs to Ruby, the use of sodium pentothal, a barbiturate sometimes used as a truth serum, was common in those experiments. Critics speculate this treatment may have contributed to Ruby's sudden mental deterioration as he became incoherent and unable to testify
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
before.
so that's a guy actually, I think, isn't it? Luis
Luis,
West.
yeah, Luis Joyland
Okay.
West.
Yes,
Let's
yes, that's
see.
him. That's him. That's him. That's him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Wow. So they're saying that they did it intentionally?
They did what the oh yeah, that they made him go crazy so he couldn't talk. He'd been studying that stuff for years.
Wow.
Supposedly, yeah, that he was I believe he was a professor at UCLA. Oh, it goes deep. This lady went crazy.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm looking for the lady that I listened to. But anyway, do we need to go live
Yep,
on
yep,
the?
yep,
Yep,
yep.
let's go
All
live.
right,
Let's go live.
let me pull that up. I got too many freaking screens open right now. Okay. Here we go.
Now recording.
And welcome to episode 113 of Average Dudes Talking About Extraordinary Times. I'm your host, Mac.
From Kaz. How are y'all? How are y'all? How are y'all? It's a beautiful day today. 70 degrees.
I slept all day. I've been sick. So I didn't get out
Oh,
of bed till 3:30.
oh, that must be rough. I took an old man nap today, and then got up and went to Charleston's. I like
Oh,
Charleston's. Charleston's has good food.
it does have good food.
I had some pork chops. Couldn't eat them all.
I don't maybe I just haven't had good pork chops. I just don't like pork.
Yeah, you just don't like pork, so
Yeah. It's too I don't know, it's just every time I've ever had any kind of like I can handle a little bit of ham. I love breakfast sausage and I like bacon. A little bit of bacon. Bacon can go either way for me.
Yeah.
But that's pretty much it. Like I can't do pork chops or like pork
Uh,
ribs or any. Ugh. I don't like ribs either. So
oh, yeah. Well, you might have you had beef ribs?
I don't think I have. No.
Yeah, you might try beef ribs. They're a totally different flavor,
It
totally
just
different.
it.
But that lady's name was Rebecca Limoff. She's a historian of science at Harvard University, so she's not actually a doctor.
Okay. So
So, and
what
a
we were
visiting
talking for the audio people, what we were talking on the YouTube is about Jack Ruby being drugged by this doctor. He watched it on the Rogan podcast. Is that right?
I listened to her talk about basically mind control because MK Ultra had to do with they had the what was it in San Francisco they had it was a clinic for women.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, right,
Yeah.
right. And then the book came out in 2019. 2 weeks, literally 2 weeks later, it was a book about all that stuff. 2 weeks later, the clinic closed. They also had the prostitute house where they had two-way mirrors, and the prostitutes
Oh,
were
that's
dosing the
right.
johns with the LSD, and then the doctors were watching it through the two-way mirrors. And so yeah, all of that was that started with the OSS after World War II, and it happened to do because of what the Germans were doing with the meth, and so they were trying to figure out something that they could do something similar like that. I do is what a lot of people believe.
Well, they
And
issued our soldiers speed, like in Vietnam. They called them stay awake pills. Yeah, our
I
soldiers
didn't know
had.
that.
Yeah, there. I saw a TikTok with a Vietnam vet, and he was. I'm guessing he was running uh, like at a operating base in Vietnam, and they were like they gave him these pills. They said when you have to pull overnighter, just take one of these pills. And he came back to the States, and he was like, "Well, I might need those, get a job or whatever," and threw them in his bag. When he crossed over, the MP was like, "Sir, do you know what this is?" He goes, "Yeah, those are stay awake pills." He goes, "Where'd you get them?" He goes, "They issued them to me." He goes, "These are called Speed." He goes, "That's a good name for them." this
Well,
whole time.
supposedly there was a lot of drugs being done during Vietnam.
Yeah, they said a lot of the GIs got addicted to heroin over there.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah. It
know
was
that.
bad. Yeah,
Because
it was
you
bad.
saw those movies like we did growing up of the pot smoking and stuff, and
Oh yeah, of
but
course.
yeah,
I bet they had some good old some stanky over there in Vietnam. I bet that's some good dirt to grow weed in. It's
probably
always more,
so, probably so, man. Um,
but
but yeah,
weed's so finicky.
that MK Ultra
It,
stuff is
oh,
it's almost so science fiction that it's like so ridiculous that you're like, there's no way. And then you start seeing some of the stuff that like researchers are finding that they did, and you're like, holy crap, it's real. Like what you just said with the prostitution, and given the guys that were looking to just get a little hoochie coochie, giving them some LSD
yeah.
and seeing how they like, that's
Uh-huh. Yep.
insane. And then
It's
the
crazy.
fog. So Manson, what is your take on Charles Manson? Do you think he should have served life in prison? Because he didn't kill anybody. I mean,
I think he was. I don't think they wanted him out.
I don't think so either.
I think they wanted him to look crazy, and he was.
He was, yeah. He
I
did.
think that's because of them. But like she said that she read that like the day of the murders, so like he would try to get them, so he would get them high on LSD,
Uh,
and then tried to see how long they could stay high. So before they would come off the high, they'd take more LSD.
oh
And
my
supposedly
God.
they were on like a 3 or 4 day trip, I guess, while they did those murders. And supposedly he didn't do the
Mm.
drugs with them. It was a thing, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah,
My
it was a
because wasn't the whole point they were trying to start a race war in?
yes, 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 yes,
Well,
yes,
you
yes,
would
yes,
think
yes.
if you were halfway intelligent, you wouldn't pick freaking LA to do that. You would go somewhere like Mississippi. You know what I mean? Like
Well,
like
but I
LA
mean,
was
LA's a
never a
yeah.
racist
It was
place.
no, but it was diverse, and you
Yeah.
had Hollywood, and if you could kill some famous people and make it look bad, and would they put pigs, die pigs or whatever it was
Yeah,
on the
Helter Skelter, which I
Helter
think
Skelter,
wasn't
and
that from
yeah,
a Beatles song?
yes,
That
yes, yes,
they
it
should
was.
prosecute the Beatles for their awful music. I'm just saying, their music is just awful, and people
There's
that
a
like
couple
them.
catchy songs, but they're not like something I just
The only Beatles
play.
songs I like are the remakes, like Guns N' Roses did one. It was okay. I think it was actually a John Lennon song that Guns N' Roses redid.
I believe so. I believe so.
But like their music is awful. Like it's just awful. I was like,
And people talk about the hidden messages.
I'd have to
I
enjoy it and
I
listen to it the first
I,
time to get
I
any.
was like, I've listened to a couple songs. Maybe they talked about smoking the ganja, but I don't know. It wasn't good enough for me to listen to.
And the fact that
I,
women went nuts over these buck-toothed,
oh,
goofy, penis-having
that's
hair weirdos, I'm like, wow, how depraved were, or how like restrictive was our society that that's what set them off? Like, ooh, I'm just like,
oh
that
yeah,
doesn't
oh
make
yeah,
sense to me.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah,
anyway,
yeah.
yeah, that stuff's scary. There's a whole bunch of those. Because can't they? Because it's been so long, can't they do a Freedom of Information Act request and get a lot of that stuff out, or is it still redacted on that MK Ultra?
They have, yeah, they have done a lot of that. But the thing is getting it from the CIA is,
Oh, it's like pulling teeth. I'm sure. Yeah, they're
well,
not
I
going to
mean,
give it up.
in my opinion, there's just so many people that, and it's not like you're gonna write down if you're doing something that's illegal and off the books. You're not gonna. They're gonna tell you to get it done. You know what I mean? And just get it done. In my
Yeah.
opinion, if that's what you're doing, if they're doing this stuff on American soil and they weren't even supposed to be on American, they're not even supposed to operate on American soil, and yet we know that they were doing those couple things and then all these other supposed things. Yeah, come on, they're not gonna give you FOIA, which I've learned from all the podcasts I've listened to that you don't say freedom of information, you just say FOIA.
Oh, for you. Okay. Okay.
The first time I heard that, I was like, "What in the holy hell is that?" I was like, and I kept saying FOIA, and then Rogan's like, "Could you just tell everybody what FOIA is?" I was like, "Thank you," because I'm over here yelling, "What the hell is it?" You don't hear me. I was like, "What the hell are y'all talking about?"
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of FOIA requests, while we were away, they released 6 million pages, 3 million pages of documents related to Epstein. Uh,
Yeah,
I've been kind of just not paying attention because I mean,
yeah, no,
uh, we're going to talk about it a little bit just because the one thing that pisses me off is that the FBI knew about Epstein 30 years ago and they didn't do
uh,
anything.
30, 1979.
Was it that? Oh God, yeah. So
1979, he was working for a bank that supposedly
so almost 40 years.
Yeah,
Almost.
supposedly was a money laundering bank for the CIA. So now that's our boy Benz talking, which that man
Mike
has the
Benz. Yep.
resources. Yes, if y'all don't know Mike Benz, he just did a podcast with Rogan because of the Epstein files that were released, and he went into deep dive like he always does. So if y'all want to hear what he had to say, just check it out. Y'all can go Twitter. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he's on.
I
He's
think he
on.
does a. I think he does a YouTube too, doesn't
He
he?
does. He has a YouTube channel. Yep, he does. It's
Yeah.
Mike. It's
So
just Mike Mikebenz. Mike Benz. Um,
yep.
I
And
enjoy
he'll
listening
scare
to
you.
him, but it's scary. Yeah, it's like
He's
a
just
little bit of
scary.
him goes a long way. Because then, if you listen to him too much, you're digging a hole in your backyard to make a bunker, and you're.
I was thinking about that. I needed one of those metal containers, and I need to dig it in there. And yeah, I was like, yeah, he's his. I did see CNN post basically an apology to Trump
Oh, really?
about, oh yeah, because of those, yeah, because they came out and said that they said the reason why, because one of his staff at Mar-a-Lago was approached by Epstein for sex, and I don't know, they didn't say if it was, and I saw this on CNN. See, it was on CNN's Twitter thing, and it was, they said that he approached her for sex, I don't know if it was paid sex or just regular sex. Then she reported it to the next person up, and that person reported it to Trump. And then Trump said he's not allowed at Mar-a-Lago anymore. So, and
Okay.
that would coincide with what he said from the get-go when he supposedly, he supposedly turned him in for the crimes when he was president the first time. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then
When
and
was
then
Epstein arrested? Do you remember? Was it like 2014?
17. No,
17.
he was 16 or 17, something like during Trump's first term.
Okay.
He was arrested for sex trafficking in 2008 or 9, I
Okay,
do believe.
2008. So it says a draft of a 2007 indictment that detailed 32 counts of trafficking and enforcement of minor and enticement of minors, which was never filed due to his
Yeah.
lenient 2008 plea deal. Wow, dude,
You want to know something else I learned?
what's that?
Supposedly, I'm saying this right, so I have my English right. Supposedly, that his lawyer, Disney's lawyer.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised in the least.
That's the rumor I heard. Now, I'm sure we could look that up, but when I heard that, I was like, I don't doubt it.
No, I don't
Don't doubt
either.
it. Yeah, big
Um,
Disney lawyer.
So, I mean, has anybody came out and asked, like, have did because I haven't really been paying attention. I know you kind of haven't either. Because at a certain point, it's just like, well, if the people in charge that are doing stuff aren't going to do anything with this, and they sat on it for almost 40 years, what are we going to do with a list full of stuff? And these are all the case files, if I'm not mistaken, that were released of the
Well,
investigation of stuff from the FBI and possibly the CIA. I don't know.
yeah, it's the FBI looking into this. But what's even funny is you listen to Ben's, and he was like, "What if he was doing this all for the CIA?"
Exactly. Well, there was a rumor going around that he was Mossad, and if you
Yeah,
look, and so that was a rumor. But what if it was even closer to home and it was a CIA? I mean, because there's no way that you. I mean,
it's
if you
crazy.
known about this dude running a CIA black site or undercover whatever, it's like I don't know, man. It's corrupt. It's all
Oh,
corrupt
it's
in the
just
name of
it's
justice, right? It's like we can do anything we need to, like run drugs across to Mexico, the Iran Contra affair.
oh,
It's like,
so bad.
where does it end? But if you get caught with a little marijuana joint in the wrong town, you're going to prison for life. But our
It's
government, they can do whatever they want because they have all the violence. They have a monopoly on violence. So, um, yeah, that's crazy, man. I saw that. I was like, and I think they voted on it, didn't they, to release the files?
Yes, it passed.
Right.
237 to 1. One
Yeah.
person didn't vote on it.
And his
One
thing,
person.
yeah,
It,
I
it
forget
was a
his name.
Democrat. It
Yeah,
was a
and
Democrat,
what
dude.
didn't he say he was trying to protect the innocent or something like that? That
I
was
don't
his
know.
excuse.
I just know that they talked about that. There was one vote that was against it. So,
How would you like to be that guy running for re-election?
oh,
His opponent's going to be like, this pervert didn't want the list released.
and it's like they said from the first time. Who else is on this list of our allies that you don't
Oh,
want
yeah.
to
Oh, so
know?
so Asmongold did a video. I'm gonna pull up the video and show it. Not we're not gonna watch the video. Um, so the history of this. Let me get to this because this is. I was like, there's something I wanted to bring up. Okay. I gotta find it. So in 2014-15, this guy. Here it is. Here's the
The reporter
video.
was fired after airing this segment.
So this is the video. I can't actually believe this. So when it pulls up, we'll talk about it. But um, this reporter here did an expose in 2014, 2015 on a news station about is Pizzagate fake news, and he broke it down like how they were using the word pizza and like toppings were actually describing children
Yes,
and or
yes,
not
yes.
children but underage girls and
Right,
stuff and
right,
the
yes.
list and stuff. He got fired. He got
Yep.
fired. They
Yep.
fired him. Well, the day Asman did this, I highly recommend if you're interested in any of this stuff, watch this video of Asman. Whether you like him or not, this is a good video. The guy just that day when he was reviewing this video came out and was like, he's vindicated because when you go through the list and you see the email exchanges, you're like, yeah, you don't need to be a soothsayer to understand what they're talking about. They're legit, just vile, disgusting people.
Yep.
We should bring. What would be the acronym? Make crucifixion great again.
I just say public execution.
Well, you sent me that horrific story out of Dallas where they caught, what was it, 209 people?
Oh, golly, yes. Just recently.
Yeah, that was
Just
like
recently.
that within that day.
Gotta look it up.
Trafficking.
What did you send me? It's just the tip.
It's just the tip.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, here it is. I found it. So Operation Sorteria Shield. I don't speak anything but barely English. A large-scale FBI-led initiative in North Texas resulted in the rescue of 109 children and the arrest of 244 individuals accused of exploitation and crimes. The operation conducted in April 2025. So this was last year. I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Led by the FBI Dallas Division in North Texas task
It was
force.
the end of the year, wasn't it?
It said April. It said they did it.
Okay,
They did it in April of 25. Involved over 70 law enforcement agencies, including Dallas, Plano, and Garland Police Department. 200. I said, you know how you could curb some of this? You take a stretch of I-35, and when they're convicted of their crimes, you crucify them, and you put signs on them that says this is what we do to people who hurt children. Enter Texas at your own risk. I guarantee you,
Yes.
it would dissuade some people.
Yes.
Start levying, because it's like I hate the we got to have human rights for prisoners. It's like some of them, sure.
Yeah, nonviolent crimes.
Some
you
of you need to be laid on a slab and have heavy stones piled on you till you stop breathing. You're that heinous. Yeah, that dude, you sent me that story and I was like 109 little kids. That's just, my heart broke when I heard like those poor little babies snatched from their parents or whatever. Like they're just terrified. It's like, God, that's awful. And that's,
I'm telling you, there's a lot of things that need to be brought back.
I agree.
Yeah. Like I said the other day, I think they need to was spanking in schools, which was
well, nowadays the kids are so perverted, they'd be like doing stuff, be like, "Ooh, me, principal."
They wouldn't. They wouldn't even.
They'd come in there with a furry costume, be like, "Is it my time to get a whooping?"
I could. You're so bad. So bad. I can remember one time I was at a establishment. It was a bowling alley, and I can remember when we went to the bowl. We always went to the bowling alley like twice a year at the gym. It was get us out of school. The teachers got to hang out and do nothing. And this little high school girl was running her mouth because the actual owner of the place told her she couldn't do something. And she said, "You can't make me do that." And that lady's exact words were, "Bitch, I will have you thrown in jail. Do it again." That little girl was like, "Oops."
So they should. I mean, like if your parents aren't going to parent the kids, then it's up to society to do it, right?
Oh yeah.
Like there's a right and a way. I mean, you can see it in just turning on X or Instagram or whatever. You see the entitlement that people have in public. Because when we were kids, back in the 1900s, if you were out acting a fool, doing stupid stuff on a sidewalk with your bicycle, somebody's going to snatch your little ass off that bicycle and you're going to be like, "Oh," and then you go, "I'm going to go tell my mom." And then you get beat again when you get home for acting like an idiot and getting her to look bad, or dad to get bad. So it's
exactly.
I wanted to bring this real quick while we were talking about, I don't know. You know how my mind works. It doesn't
Yeah,
make
yeah.
sense. There is a horse girl VTuber named Tomoe Umari. She is a U.S. military VTuber. I don't watch her, but I love her because, and it's appropriate that Beetlejuice is here. She's getting a lot of hate from the soy boys up north in Canada, the ones that are, they don't know what gender they are, and they're attacking her, trying to get dox her and all this stuff because she said we should invade Canada and wipe them off the face of the earth, and just says the most wonderful things. Like she should be given like the Medal of Valor, like this. But what it was, the reason she's getting hate, and I'm just kidding about the Canadian stuff. Um, but no, she did
Yeah,
say
sure.
that about the Canada. She did say it, but she was joking. Like you know how I say stuff. I don't mean it. Like I have a lot of Canadian friends. You know this. I watch Canadian
Yeah.
stuff. It's all jokes. But
Right. Right.
so she's a active U.S. military member, and they're trying to get her. What do you think about the ice? And she's just here to play games and have fun and tell jokes. She's not in it for the politics. And they're trying to cancel this young lady because she's not wanting to get involved. She's like, I just want to stay neutral. I just want to have fun. And it's not allowed. It's not allowed. You got to have an opinion about everything. But you don't. You don't. I hate those people, dude. I legit hate those people. Like that poor girl is just like, but it backfired horrifically. Um, she she just blew up on the internet. I just wanted to throw her a little like, hey, keep doing what you're doing. It's awesome. Tomoe Umari, and she's a soldier, so that's badass too. I listened to a little bit of her stuff, dude. I was cracking up when she was like, it wouldn't even take long to take over Canada. They're not fighters.
Oh,
It was
God,
funny.
no.
It was so funny. Anyway,
The only time they fight well is on the ice playing hockey.
they have done so much to demoralize and take down the Great White North that, like, I mean, my friend Beetlejuice and I were streaming on Kick, which I got that up and running, and we were talking about it the other day, and it's like, it's a shame. It really is a shame because, like, when you used to think of Canada, you thought of Mounties, you thought of mountain men, you thought of like hard men that were like used to adversity. I mean, because think about it. If you're living up there, especially at the turn of the century, you weren't no soft guy. You were a hard guy. You were, and I don't mean that the way you perverts think. I mean, like it took a special kind of guy to go up in the northern territories and survive.
Oh,
You-
yes.
uh,
I mean, golly, amount of grizzly bears.
Yeah. Yeah. And just the weather alone could kill you. It could switch in a second and you go from a bright sunny day to a blizzard, But now it's like Canadians are just, especially the ones on social media, they're just, I want to put a petition together to ban Canada from using X. I think it would be a much happier place on X without those people. Go to Blue Sky. Go to Blue Sky.
So we do have a little housekeeping.
Okay.
Rocco, for your birthday, I'm not going to give you a birthday present. I'm hoping the Patriots win. I don't want the Patriots to win, but I can't root for your Seahawks. So I hope you don't get a birthday present.
That's what
For your
the hell
birthday.
did you say? Okay. Learning? What does this say?
Yep. Be
Learning
careful what you
how
say.
to be the ultimate wife in one easy course.
It's a great looking course, actually. I wouldn't
I'm
mind.
gonna apply to be a teacher.
Well, I don't know if I want to be a teacher, but I wouldn't mind funding the program.
Critique the classes.
Yeah. Put your back into it.
Wow, the humidity just went up in here. Oh, it's
Yeah,
awful.
yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway, yeah. So we have the Super Bowl on Sunday.
Are they still going ahead with the
That's another thing I was going to get into, and so hold on, we'll get to that. So the
Okay.
Super Bowl is Sunday. Let's get a time for you people. Super Bowl, 5:30 p.m.
Central Standard, Eastern, Western.
It just says 5:30 p.m. NBC. It's in San Francisco, so it's probably 3:30 San Francisco time, so 5:30 our time probably. If I
Okay.
had to guess.
Probably.
Yes, as far as I know, they're still going on with
Bad Bunny.
that. Yeah, Bad Bunny. And I just saw that. And I'm not as I'm a fan of the person and not the group. Mr. Detroit.
Kid Rock.
Kid Rock was on ABC this morning, and he was like, for all that the NFL wants to portray and be and act, why don't they use an actual San Francisco band?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Metallica's from San
Exactly.
Francisco. He was
They
like, why
probably
wouldn't they use Metallica? They're from San Francisco.
exact, and
It's kind
everyone
of
would
like,
love that crap, man. That whole
oh, they
stadium be
would that
rocking.
whole white, black, Mexican, Asian, Martian, whatever was there would go crazy if he just started playing that Enter the Sandman music. I mean, if it just turned the lights, which it's 3:30 in San Francisco, so you can't turn the lights off. But if they smoked it and then you just heard him with the guitar, that place would go nuts. Just go
Oh, it
crazy.
would.
But yet you've got a guy that said, I'm trying to be very, very, very politically correct. He
Yes.
came out on Saturday Night Live and said, if you want to watch my halftime show, you
You-
need to learn Spanish.
Well, then I'm gonna turn off.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna try to find. They used to have the little. They would do the dog halftime show where they would have like puppies playing football.
Oh yeah, that was
I'm gonna
awesome. The Bud
Yeah, I'm
Light,
gonna
the
try
Bud
to
Light
find.
Pup Bowl.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find some shit like that, or I'm just gonna turn TV off for 15, 20 minutes until I know the game's back on, because I'm not gonna give him any viewership, and then I'm gonna come on my ex and kill him.
Yeah.
And he even said he was gonna wear a dress.
What happened to doing things that people liked? When did we switch over to just being antagonistic to your customers, to the fans? I mean, from the Super Bowl halftime show, like most of the people that watch football are average Americans. They're not in the
Yes.
political bullshit. They just want to watch a sporting event and root for their team, and it's an event. And now you're like, here's my girl dick. You're gonna look at it whether you want
Yeah.
to. Like, what happened to that? Because like it used to be like, we're doing this for the whitest group, like not widest, like the largest demographic. It's like, let's like not be offensive. Let's put something out. Cause I mean, what was it? Timberlake, was that his name? Justin Timberlake?
Yeah, Justin
When he
Timberlake.
ripped the thing off
Janet
of
Jackson.
that was a huge deal. Nowadays,
Hey.
they're just like, I'll hold my beer. I'm going to wear crotchless underwear. It's like,
Well, no, it doesn't even. They don't let him go that far anymore. Because I was talking and missed the boob slip, and I was so mad because I'm such a huge Janet Jackson.
but
fan.
wasn't it intended to be that way? Didn't she have like pasties on or something?
No, I think it was nipple. I think it
Oh.
was nipple. Yeah. Because you can look it up and now see it. And I missed it live. It's not the same. It's not the same when you go back and watch it in slow motion beat up. You want to see live nip. Especially Janet Jackson. That's Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
Didn't they write a
Nasty.
song about her called "Sorry, Miss Jackson"? Sorry, Miss Jackson. I am
No, that
for
is-
real.
That's different.
I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So I mean, and I can understand you wanting to go to a certain audience or anything like
get
that. but
Pitbull. Why
that's-
couldn't you get Pitbull? Everyone loves Pitbull.
Why? And Pitbull is an American boy. He lives, breathes, and dies America. If you watch him talk,
That's what I'm saying.
he's like,
He's
don't wanna be
Latino
here, he says,
and he's
"Get out."
American. And he did a contest. Somebody was telling me this when I was in Holdenville, that he did a contest. And it was like, if you guys do the most of whatever it is, buy the most or do something, I will come to your town and I will put on a show. And it was some backwoods place in Alaska. And he honored it and went and did the show. Like,
Yep.
that's badass, dude. I've never heard anything he's done. But I know the name, I know the look, and like, why couldn't you
I don't know
get
any-
Pitbull?
Yeah. Pitbull. Good
I mean,
stuff.
Taylor
Yeah,
Swift,
lots-
for crying out loud. I don't like her music, but like, she's I think unoffensive. She'd fly her private jet. 13 minutes, but still.
Yeah, her fiance's not in the Super Bowl, so he's not gonna.
Oh wait, she's marrying a Super Bowl or football person.
Yeah. From the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, she's engaged to him anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Until he finds out she was a hot take at the Diddy parties. Anyway.
No, she was a little too young for the Diddy parties. Supposedly Justin Bieber. I don't know. I don't know.
I just miss the days when like TV was unoffensive, and now everything you turn on has to be shock. It's like Howard Stern took control of our media, and it's got to be shocking and inappropriate, and it's just disgusting. Maybe his songs are good. I don't know, but I'm not going to listen to something if I can't understand the words. So, and I'm not watching the Super Bowl anyway, because who gives a crap about either of the two teams in it?
Yeah, I don't, but I will watch the Super Bowl. I enjoy the Super Bowl. Got to watch the Super Bowl. I got 10 pounds of wings out there de-thawing and some queso. Oh yeah,
I'll be working.
Yep.
Beetlejuice said, "It's my turn to use the hot water this month," because he's in Canada. Guess they're rationing the hot water so the illegals can bathe, which they don't. So,
really?
He's funny. Sometimes he's funny. Most of the time he's just obnoxious, but every once in a while he gets me giggling. So, what's your prediction? Let's get it out there. Who do you think's going to win the Super Bowl?
Man, I don't know who I think's going to win the Super Bowl. It's going to be a good game. They both have a good defense. I'm gonna go for the Patriots.
Who's
I think
the
it's got a
Patriots?
23-20.
Who's the Patriots quarterback?
A kid named Drake May. It's his third year in the league.
Okay.
He played at North Carolina. I didn't think he was going to be a very good NFL quarterback, but he's turned out to be very well. And what people aren't talking about is the offensive coordinator, which I cannot ever remember his name, for the Patriots. This is his 10th Super Bowl to coach in.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
10?
Yes.
That's kind of
good,
man. No, it's the head coach or
no, it's the offense. Josh McDaniels. He's been in the league a while. But he really turned Drake May around. He got hired back to the Patriots. He was I think he was 2-time. He tried head coaching twice, and they just didn't. Just some people aren't made to be a head coach. And he's more of an offensive mind and gets the best out of people. And they brought him back. And last year, Drake May looked really good last year. But this is his 10th. So he's taken part of 6 Super Bowl championships. So he won 6.
So was he with the Patriots?
Yes. Yep. So, but this is his 10th Super Bowl to coach in. That's pretty amazing, if you ask me.
I mean, he's obviously good at his job. You don't stay in that high pressure position and not be good at your job. So, yeah. So who's the head coach of the? Is it still Bill? Whatever his name is?
No. It's Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel.
He was wasn't he a?
He was a linebacker for the Patriots.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. And then he went and coached the Titans. And he had a good career as the coach there, and then I think lost a quarterback, got hurt quarterback, and then a couple of years it wasn't up to par, and he got fired, and then he got hired on as the head coach of the Patriots. They had a couple bad coaches, and now here he is in his first year as the head coach of the Patriots. I think it's his first year, maybe second, but I think it's his first. Just taking him to the Super Bowl.
Oh my God. Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Well, good luck to the Patriots or the Seahawks. I don't care either way. So,
yeah, no, I really don't, but
so since we're on the topic of sports, you want to talk about the last 2 weeks of USC?
Yes, sure.
All right.
Oh, one more thing before I talk about sports. I'm going to watch the Thunder play tomorrow. So I get to go.
Who are they
to Oklahoma-
playing?
The Houston Rockets.
The
So
Red Rockets. Okay,
yeah,
well,
the
have
Houston
fun.
Rockets. Yeah.
Are you
2
actually
o'clock
going?
game.
Are you going
Yeah,
to?
going to the game.
Oh,
Going
okay.
to the game. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they had some seats open. Looked pretty good. Yeah, we got like section 300. Yeah, not bad.
You're gonna have fun.
Yeah,
Get
gonna
you
have
a $72 beer and relax.
No, I'll probably have a $45 hot dog.
4500. So before we get into the UFC, so there's a lot of people that are in the entertainment business. So like local bands that play at these bars, like in like Tennessee or in Florida, and they're starting to talk about how there's no young people there, and like it's all boomers and Gen Xers because and the owners are like, we can't figure out why there's no young people. And one of the guys goes, because you're charging $21 for a mixed drink. Young people can't afford that. You got to and so all these industries are just a bunch of old people. And I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, dude, these kids they're not making enough to go and spend, $200 on a night of listening to music. That $200 could fill their fridge,
Bro, that $200 is going for the $2,000 rent they're having to pay.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. All right. UFC 324, which was 3 weeks ago at this point. It was on January 24th.
Yeah, 3 weeks from tomorrow. Yes.
I caught the Derek Lewis fight, Waldo Acosta. I didn't end up finishing that one because it was, I'm gonna be honest, kind of boring. Did you watch any of the Alan Silva, Namajunas, and Sylvia?
Let me look at the card again, and I will tell you.
Okay.
Because I watched in between gaming and stuff. I was watching quite a bit of that. So let's see here.
So I didn't watch any of the prelims.
I watched some of the prelims, and there was actually a couple good fights in the prelims. So UFC.
I tuned in right when my balls is hot, Derek Lewis. I'll never forget he said that, Joe Rogan, he won. And he's like, why are you taking your pants off? He says, my balls is hot.
Yeah. Yeah, so I watched the heavyweight fight.
Yeah, it was kind of boring. I mean, he got knocked out, so TKO. I didn't end up finishing it. I thought Acosta looked good, though. I thought he looked pretty good.
Yes. That's not who they thought was going to win either, though.
Nope. And I thought when I saw, and then the next fight was O'Malley Yedong.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that one either.
Yeah, that's a good fight. O'Malley's. You should watch. You should go back and watch that.
So he got beat, right? Yeah. It says
no
decision.
O'Malley. Yeah, O'Malley won.
Oh, did it? Because it says method unanimous.
Yeah. He defeated Song. Yeah, he came back because. And what I learned was that when he lost the title so he lost that title, he had a bad hip. So he shouldn't have even been fighting, and the guy was a grappler.
Well, I think O'Malley took this fight on short notice too. I think the other guy.
I don't know.
I thought the other guy didn't quite make weight or something. Oh, I watched the weigh-in where a UFC guy was leaning on the scale, and they called him.
Yeah, he fell off. He fell. One of them fell off to the ground.
But the Paddy Pimblett, Justin Gaethje, I don't know how to pronounce his Gaethje. Watch that fight. Gaethje is aggressive, extremely aggressive. I will say Pimblett knocked him out in the third or fourth round, if you go back and watch that fight, and Gaethje became even more aggressive. Like you could see it, like the way he's walking, he was out on his feet, and Pimblett hit him with a really good hit. And I was like, we were watching at the house. I was like, dude, he's unconscious right now. He's on autopilot. And he actually ended up getting Pimblett down, or not hitting him. I was just like, wow, that was a really good fight. It drove me nuts watching Pimblett fight, though, and I made this to you. He keeps his chin, like he sticks his neck and his chin way out there. And you were saying that that's not his strength as boxing. He's he's a big time jiu-jitsu guy. I don't understand why he didn't even try to. Yeah,
Try to
because
take him to the ground.
he only did that later on, like towards the last
Man, it
round.
was crap.
Yeah, I guess he wanted to prove how tough he was. I mean, I gotta say, I talk a lot of trash about the English.
I'm not getting in the ring with either one of those guys.
No, no, no. But Pimblett, dude, I don't care what you say, the kid's tough. He was tough, man. He got the crap kicked out of him in that fight.
In the after interviews, the post interview, Gaethje was talking craps like he had.
He's a
What he
punk,
said.
dude. I don't like him. I don't
I,
like
I'm
him.
not a big fan. I mean, he's a hard hitter, but he was like he had a fake. What did he say? Confidence. His confidence was too fake. And I was like, nah. I've watched Patty Pimblett fight a whole bunch, and I don't think it was fake.
Right.
I think Patty Pimblett's a hell of a fighter.
He's tough as hell, man.
It's like there are just certain guys you like watching fight, like Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley is a bad striker. He is badass.
Yeah.
I love
What
watching
you know
him
what I
fight.
loved? You know what I loved about these fights? It's because they were held in Las Vegas, and every time like Sean O'Malley was up, you just hear USA, USA, and the whole crowd goes like, damn right. that just kind of like, heck yeah, man. Because they do the same thing in Australia. They do it in England. It's kind of cool, man. That kind of makes it like home field advantage, you know? It's kind of awesome. But that Gaethje fight was a good fight. And I mean,
It's a good fight.
if Pimblett wasn't a good fighter, he would have been knocked out, and it went to a decision. So I mean, I'm like he put everything he had out there.
Yeah.
And
Oh, it's great.
And apparently Pimblett was talking shit on Connor. I was like, well, good luck to
Well,
that.
man, Connor's not gonna. I don't think Connor will ever fight again. They're saying there's a chance that he might fight in that at the Washington at the White House fight in the summer. I think it's
Oh
supposed to be
yeah.
July 4th. Um, but like Rogan has said it many a times, he broke that leg, and a lot of people don't come back from a broken leg like that.
Oh no, dude. No, Silva didn't. When
Yeah.
Anderson Silva, remember he kicked somebody? I think he was.
Yeah,
I forget who. And that was it.
That's the same thing that happened to Connor. Connor's a bad dude, and I just don't.
Yeah,
Connor hasn't looked the same since he got knocked out. So, and for Gaethje to say,
and he made so much money with that exhibition fight. Why would you do it?
Yeah, and then for them to say that everybody knows that Connor went to his house and was calling him, nobody knows that. That's Connor's word against.
I thought
you
Connor
pay
was
somebody-
running for office, wasn't he?
Yeah. So, and that happened because I think Patty Pimblett, that was in one of the press conferences for this fight, and he
Yeah.
said if Connor wants some, he can come get some too. Connor's not going to do. He's worth too much money, and he's running for office in Ireland, so he's not going to.
No.
They say he looks pretty good. He looks pretty stacked when I've seen a couple of his workouts. He looks pretty stacked.
So I called the so UFC 325. I called two of the three fights. You got the main event title card, because I was like, I think I picked Rufy because he's from Brazil. It's like you can't count out Brazilians, man. Those dudes they're violent.
Well, that was two Brazilians fighting each other, though, wasn't
No,
it?
Azerbaijan. He was Azerbaijanian. The
Fiziev?
Fiziev,
Okay.
yeah. That dude's a beast
That
too,
was
though.
good. That
That
was a
was a
good
good
fight, though.
fight. That was a good fight. That one was kind of
Yeah,
bloody.
I think he called the Teixeira one too.
I called the Benoit Saint Denis, the French guy.
okay.
I called that one because you were like, I think Dan Hooker, because you said he looked good. I was like, I don't know, man. I think the Frenchman's got this one, because
And he did.
God of War, that's what his name. That was a good fight, though. That was a good fight, because I thought there's a couple times Hooker had him on the ropes and was gonna get him, but man, Denis is a hell of a fighter, dude. And then you get to ground with him, and it's like, dude, he was all over Dan Hooker.
Oh yeah, when he took him down, but you could see when he got that first when he hit him with that first. I think it was a left.
Yeah,
When he got that distance right and got him down, it was a wrap after that.
yeah, it
Once he
was.
started tatting him up, it was a wrap after that.
I really wanted Lopez to win in the title fight with Volkanovski.
Yeah.
I called that completely off. Lopez was out of his depths, man.
I've
Volkanovski
never
is
liked
a
the way he fights.
yeah, and you said he touches his neck and
Yeah,
drives you
yeah. There's
nuts.
something. Yeah, something about he's always like thumbing his neck. And didn't you say you heard him?
They talked about it on the UFC that he had something
I
that
missed
happened
it.
to him in childhood, and like when he sweats, it agitates his neck or something like that.
Yeah, because he does. I've seen him fight a couple different times, and I want to say he's lost every fight I've watched, but I'm not gonna be for sure about that.
I just don't want Australia to have any kind of like good things. So I was going for Brazil. But Volkanovski, I watched a breakdown of that fight because, dude, that dude is amazing. Like like take Australia out of it as a fighter. If you go back and watch the little movements he does when Lopez would go to throw a kick, he would just raise his leg just enough so he's hitting the shin bone with his foot. He would he would block with his arm just enough. Like there was no way Lopez was going to win that fight. Like just like he outfought him at every level of that fight. I was like, and I don't know, man. That Volkanovski, that was a hell of a performance. I mean,
Yeah, it was a good fight.
I
Really good fight.
I just wish he would have knocked him out. But Lopez is he's a tough guy. Tough guy. I don't think he'll ever be able to get where he was with Volkanovski again. I just don't see him. He's not that kind of a fighter. He just doesn't have it. My favorite
don't think
fight,
so.
but my favorite fight was Benoit Saint Denis. Watching
Yeah,
that
it
was
was a good
just
fight.
that was a good fight. When's the next one's coming out? Do you know?
Heck, I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. There's a fight this weekend. Usually they fight every. There's a fight night tonight, I think.
I think so. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see. Next UFC. Fight. Here we go. So UFC Fight Night: Batista versus Oliveira. So I guess that's on tonight. UFC Fight Night.
Yes, I believe so.
Hernandez versus Strickland. I like Strickland. I just think he's kind of done.
He
Sean
is, he is.
Strickland, I think he's on his way out. He could surprise you, though. Some fighters, they come back. Holloway versus Oliveira 2. I don't know. That's UFC 326. So that's the title fight.
That Holloway fight will be good.
So that one is okay. And that's March 7th. And that'll and that will be on Paramount Plus.
Everything is on Paramount Plus now.
Dude, I don't know any of these fighters. None of them. I haven't watched it in so long. Yeah.
Some of them I don't know either because I know I see. Let's see. I've seen Holloway and Oliveira fight. I've seen them fight. I've seen them.
I've heard Rogan talk about Albazi, I think.
I've seen Long Zhao fight.
Let's see. February 21st. So no, this is February 7th. So that's it's tomorrow night. This fight night. Yeah, tomorrow night because we're Friday night.
Yes. I was thinking it was
okay. Olkesi Cook versus Barry Yault. I hope
the fight night.
Yeah, I hope they both lose. Just because I can't pronounce your name. Matsumoto versus Basharat. That sounds like something you get when you eat Indian food in India. I got the Basharats. Getting dehydrated from all the Basharats. It's a nice way of saying diarrhea.
It's so bad.
I know. I'm horrible. Would I say it to his face? Absolutely not. He would kill me.
Oh, yeah, no.
And you like watching the ladies fight. I kind of don't. It kind of makes me feel uncomfortable.
No, the Asian lady that has the title is bad.
Kong?
Yes.
Okay.
Badass. Yeah, see, I don't know any of these people fighting on the fight night card.
No, I don't either. I'm looking through it real quick. I'm looking at the one for February 21st. Yeah, I don't know any of these guys. Because because I haven't watched UFC in probably legitimately 10 years, and I thought I was immature. No, I'm way more. Yeah, maybe. So anyway, that's something to look forward to. I was going to cancel my Paramount Plus subscription because I forget. Oh, I got it for Landman, and I finished it up, and I was like, all right, I'm going to cancel it. And then you were like, oh, hey, all of UFC's on there, and I was like, shit. Now I have to keep it because I like watching UFC. So.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Anyway.
What has this world come to that you have to put bulletproof glass in a fast food restaurant?
Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. Well, if you just make all guns illegal, then bad guys wouldn't use guns.
You're right.
That's logic, right?
Yep.
Did you see the two guys were arrested after they got on a bridge in Houston or Dallas and were shooting automatic weapons? And turns out they were both illegals, and ICE went and wrapped them up, charged them with grievous, I forget what the charges were, basically terrorizing people. I don't know if they hit anybody. Oh, yeah, that was across my line. Okay. What else do you have today? We did the sports.
I learned this, and I thought you would get a kick out of this.
All right.
So a war that lasted from 1989 to 2003, it claimed 250,000 lives. This happened in Africa. The president of Liberia had appointed a 9-member commission of human rights activists. This gentleman, for 20,000, it was brought up on 20,000 war crimes, and you'll never know what his name was. I just thought you would get a really good kick out of this.
No, I don't.
General Butt Naked.
Yep. So you want to hear some fun stuff? I think it's Liberia. Liberia was back in the 1800s, early 1900s, the United States government wanted to give Africans their own country, or give them a chance to make their own thing. So they set up, and I believe it's Liberia. You'd have to double check me. So it was Congress funded this, and they went over there. They bought the land within a very short period. The locals started to attack them, so they fended themselves off because the Americans gave them weapons and taught them how to fight. Now. 89 is when the Civil War broke out. Prior to that, so this was like the American blacks, like dreamland, because they went over there. It's all African run, African everything. So one of these guys goes over there to see it in like the 70s, and he's like, they've got slaves. Like, no kidding. Like they enslaved the local people. Like within a matter of like years, they were already doing like it was heinous stuff to the locals, and it was all black. And then until 1989 when the Civil War started and those people fought to free themselves. But yeah, those were American blacks that started Liberia, or
really,
that took control of it. Yeah. There's a whole. I read a book on it years ago, and they basically, these are previous slaves that made this, and that they were like, you know what we need? We need slaves. Yeah, it's dude, it was horrific, the stuff that they were doing to those locals. And they were American blacks, freed black men. Yep.
So the other thing we didn't talk about was the Winter Olympics.
Oh, is that going on?
It started today. They had their opening ceremonies. And
how many wieners and dresses did we get this year?
I believe that they're not which they didn't have any of that in the Winter Olympics. That was the Summer Olympics, and that was in the fighting.
Oh, that was awful. That poor Irish girl that fought that dude.
So I think they've gone to where they're testing. So they're testing for XY and is it XX chromosomes?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Yes. So That's how they're doing it in the fighting world now. So, but and I think there's a little couple rules like you can't. I don't know. It's just crazy. I don't think they're allowing it this year. So
I
it was such a
said
big deal.
they
But
should just have trans. They should just have the trans fight the trans, and just like here we have. This is the mix-up.
we missed that. What I told you games they were doing. It was last year in
Oh,
the summer in California.
okay.
Yeah.
Where's this at? Where are the Olympics at this year?
That's a good question. I'm not.
I
I
got the
want.
schedules here or something. I pulled up the Olympics.com. Milano, Cortina, is that Italy?
I believe it is.
Okay. I don't know.
Um.
Let's see.
See, where is it? Yeah, I believe it is Milan. I believe it's in Italy. Which yeah, Milan, Cortina. Yeah, so yeah. Did you so one of our hopeful skiers, Lindsey
Oh yeah,
Vaughn.
Di Ampezzo, Italy.
Yes.
Okay.
So one of
Northeast Italy.
one of our skiers tore her ACL
Ooh.
in Worlds a few weeks ago, and is still going to try to compete.
Oh damn! Well,
She's 40. She's 41.
You got to think about it because these games, they come around every 4 years. So you only get one chance every. You get one chance every basically 8 years.
Because she got hurt in the last one.
So there's nobody younger that could take her spot. Is she good though? I mean, is she like?
Yeah. Well, she was known for being Tiger Woods' girlfriend.
Well, that's a long list, sir.
No, after.
Oh. After Horgate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit, I wanted to be Tiger Woods' girlfriend. I need some bling bling, man. You're so good at golf. Oh my god. Sorry.
And I need to look up because remember I sent you the speed skater.
Oh yes, you did.
From the Netherlands
and the bobsledders and yep. I've seen you sent them. And during the Summer Olympics, I get inundated with volleyball. He really loves volleyball, women's volleyball.
I like volleyball all the way around, but
women's
volleyball is some good stuff, buddy. It's some good outfits.
He was doing it because he loved her technique.
Yeah, the technique is that's the key. That's the key to this one. And when she unzips her shirt after she's done, that's the one everybody shows because she unzips it and it's just.
Oh, that's a girl. Oh, I had no idea. Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Yeah, I see. I've already sent you that one. I don't need to send it to you again. Her name is Jutta, by the way, from the Netherlands.
Oh my god.
And I remember her name, so.
Yes, you do.
That and I just saw her. But I enjoy the Olympics, all of the Olympics. So
I can't remember the last time I don't think I've ever watched an Olympic game.
Oh really? You don't watch the Olympics? I watch the Olympics. I got a root for my USA. Gotta go Team USA.
The only year that I remember seeing anything about the Olympics is when the guy with Down syndrome won all those medals for swimming.
Michael Phelps.
Yes. Yeah, that dude for sure has a touch of Down syndrome. If you look
at him. He does. No, he does. Yeah. He's on the spectrum. Yeah.
But that
he's also a big weed smoker.
Oh, and that's why I watched, because they wanted to take his medals away because he was partying or something.
He actually failed a drug test.
Is that what it was?
It was for the Worlds or something. Yeah, don't quote me on that, but I believe he failed the drug test because But he's on the spectrum, and
that dude was killing it, man. When because he won like 17 or something ridiculous gold medals.
I don't even remember how many it was, but he's got the most medals, I believe, of any Olympian ever.
And I was just like, that was kind of awesome. So, and I don't watch swimming, but I was like, look at this this dude's amazing. Like, I can't even dog paddle.
9,000 calories a day.
Yeah, dude, that's insane. But I guess you got to have it to maintain that physical form.
Dude,
if Canada doesn't walk away with half the gold, go ahead.
Hold on. That lady I sent you, Jutta, speed skater from the Netherlands, You'll never guess who her freaking boyfriend is.
Michael Phelps.
Jake Paul.
Oh, I hate her guts now. She's gross.
Well, I mean, we don't know anything really bad about him except for he likes to fight. Really?
He's a piece of shit. I
don't know anything about him. I never followed his YouTube, but that's her boyfriend.
So apparently, this is coming in directly from the chat. They called weed an enhancement drug and tried to take his medals. That's what I thought. Yeah, it's not I mean, I guess it could be because they talk about it because it does help. It does help you relax, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, but how's that going to help you perform?
Yeah, that's what I always thought. I'm like, but Rogan was saying something one time that like it helps you laser focus. I'm like, I don't know what kind of weed you're smoking.
He said he likes to smoke before he works out.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I'm not a pot smoker. So I've never done this stuff. So I don't know.
No, but I want to.
All right. Well, go check out the Olympics. And if Canada doesn't win any gold in the Winter Olympics, you guys lose your country. And we're coming up to take it over because you're doing something wrong. I mean, you got like 10 months of winter. You should be good at all of these sports. Yeah. I'm going to see stars when I fall to the bottom of the pool. So you real quick, you've been watching the new Game of Thrones. What do you guys think of it? You and your wife.
I'm actually enjoying it.
It's pretty good, huh?
First, have you watched the second episode?
I have not yet. No, like I said, I stayed in bed till 3:30 today. So I haven't done anything. I was just doing a little show prep, trying to get things worked out.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking it's well done. We're getting more man butt, but we're maybe they're trying to make up for all the boobs we've seen in all the other Game of Thrones shows.
Do women like that? Because I don't think they do.
I don't know.
I don't think they do. They're not like us.
No. Almost how many women of our age loved Patrick Swayze's butt in Roadhouse? A whole bunch of them.
I don't know because I didn't ask.
Every woman I've ever talked to that's actually watched Roadhouse remembers Patrick Swayze's ass. I remember the blonde. So they remembered Patrick Swayze's ass. I remember the blonde girl. Yeah,
one of the, I forget which comedian it was, said that he's friends because that lady that was in that movie. He said,
was that Bill Murray?
Bill Murray. Bill Murray is friends with the lady,
that lady and her husband.
Yeah, her husband, and he says, if that movie comes on, he goes, I call my friend and go, hey, bud, I don't know if you know this, but Patrick Swayze's really giving it to your wife. It's on TV right now.
Yes, so good. Dude, good.
That is some petty shit that I would do. I would absolutely do this. I would do it every time. I'd be like, hey, bud, just letting you know your wife's getting it given to her by Patrick Swayze. Oh, that's so funny, dude.
That's so funny.
That's why Bill Murray's one of the greatest.
Yep, I agree.
But yeah, I that first episode, I got to go back and rewatch it because I was cooking dinner when I watched it, so I missed some of the stuff in it because I watched a breakdown of it. I was like, oh, I don't remember that because it has some flashbacks to when he was a kid. I think I missed some of that. So, yeah, but oh, wow. Aberdeen has recorded no sunshine for the past 14 days. It's the longest sunless period on record. That's probably global warming. Scotland. Aberdeen, Scotland.
Oh, okay.
Somebody puts on Twitter, Scotland isn't sunny in the winter. Probably something to do with vaccine deniers. I love Twitter, dude. The amount of hate. Oh my God. So what else is going on?
Well, I don't know. I can't remember. Did we talk about The Running Man last time? I think I've watched The Running Man since our last show. I will suggest that it is a worth watch.
So I got, because I started it and I had to go to work, so I didn't end up getting very far into it. He hadn't even joined the competition yet, so they've done it
yeah,
as
you didn't
like.
get far at all.
So it's like, so explain the premise of this one, because the first one was they used convicts in
They
their
use
games.
convicts. So this one is a contest. It's basically a socialist, but the government runs everything.
Okay.
So he's got a sick baby. He's got fired from his job because his
Clearly
new
not his baby. Let's be honest. Anyway, go ahead.
He has a sick baby and tells his wife that he knows where he can get some money. So he goes down to the um basically your local news place or TV show place, wherever they do the TV shows.
The studio.
And it's a studio, yes, thank you. And they're doing different shows. Well, he tries to sign up for the shows, and the only one they would put him on is the Running Man. And they tell him, if you survive a month, you win $1 million.
Okay.
But everybody is out for you. So there are it's a rigged game. It's just a basic game to keep people to watch, for the government to show you what they can do, basically holding you down. Because everybody, if you call in, if you see him, you get money. If you give tips where he is, you get money. There's a group, there's a team that's hunting him. If you catch him or kill him, you get money. It's all against you. And so basically, it's how they keep pushing the narrative.
It
And
looked
he
like
figures
Michael
it out.
Cera. Is Michael Cera in this? Because I thought I saw him in this preview.
Michael Cera, let me see.
But I don't see him listed. Let's see, Topcast. Let's go to Topcast here. Mike Myers.
Yeah, I don't see him.
No, but it looked like him. Maybe it's somebody that just looks like. Yeah, there he is, Michael Cera. Elton Parakis. Okay. Yeah.
Did I miss him?
He's down at the very bottom. So if you watch this, I'll show you. It's coming up on the YouTube. It's after oh, jeez. It's so dark. Anyway, that's him. He looks like a redneck. He's got a white and blue baseball cap on and a beard, glasses. Yeah. But so you say it's worth watching.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I would say so. And then I watched, did you watch it all? The Rock's movie?
Oh yeah, Smashing Machine.
Smashing Machine. I would say Running Man was better than the Smashing Machine.
It was
but
well.
I would.
It was well acted.
It was well acted. You're gonna go into it thinking it's an MMA show, and it's not an MMA movie. Just so you know, people. You're not gonna get a typical Rock movie out of it. He acted his ass off in this movie.
Yeah.
And
it's probably his best. It's probably his best acted movie.
Oh yes, definitely. I mean, he has none of his other movies has he really had a chance to act. They're all, the same kind of movie. So,
Emily Blunt was the actress's name. We were trying to figure out what her name was.
Emily Blunt. From what the actual Mark Kerr guy, which you will see him at the end of the movie, he said that Emily Blunt portrayed his wife amazingly. So,
she's a lunatic.
I will have to agree. I don't know how as big as he is, he didn't pick her up and chokeslam her like he could have.
Yeah.
But I think it was a good movie. It's a different kind of movie. So don't go in it expecting a bunch of action.
Yeah.
It's definitely worth a watch, though. Definitely worth a watch.
It's one of those movies, the way I described it, because it's mostly about Mark Kerr's struggle with his drug addiction and stuff like that. But it's one of those movies that you'll watch and you'll never want to see it again. It's not one that you're going to ever want to watch again. It's worth, like Cass says, it's worth watching it, I think. I enjoy isn't the right term. I didn't enjoy the movie, but it was fine, Gives you a little background into some of the struggles that these guys go through. But yeah, I never even knew who Mark Kerr was.
I did not either.
Uh-uh.
That's before my MMA days.
But I watched the trailer and I rented the damn movie thinking, like you said, that it was going to be a UFC, and it was just kind of, it's okay. It's 6.4 rating on IMDb. I think that's pretty accurate. I think that's a pretty accurate rating.
I would have to say so too.
Yeah. I haven't watched anything else. I've been watching, what is it? The Time Team.
What's that?
It is a British TV show where they do archaeology in a weekend. It's from 1994. And this is back when Britain used to be a respectable group of people. They were actual human beings, apart to what they are now. What's funny is to watch them. They're going to measure stuff out, and somebody will hand him a tape measure, and it's got metrics, and he's like, I need something with real numbers on it, please.
Oh, okay,
and then they bring out an actual, imperial measuring system. But they just do excavations all over Britain. Like, that whole place is a freaking museum, bro. Like, just to watch them, like, they're digging up Roman ruins. They're digging up stuff from Victorian England. It's just, if you like history, and it's pretty fun. I like all the cast. They're all kind of good at what they do. But I've just been watching this religiously. It's on Amazon, Amazon Prime, and just archaeology. That's basically all it is in Great Britain. Back when I still liked and respected the English. That's been gone for years now. They're hilarious though. But the stuff that they do is just like some of the shit that they uncover. You're just like, they dug up Saxon graves because apparently, and the host Tony Robinson. So they had this guy bought this property and he was going to build, I think, a house on it. And then the government come in and said, you can't, you have to pay for archaeology. And the price that the government set for archaeology was so high, he couldn't afford it. He can't sell the property because nobody wants to pay the thousands of pounds to do the archaeology. So Tony's asking one of the ladies from this, she goes, well, it's important. He goes, so you're just going to hold him hostage. And she was squirming. I was like, get him, dude. I mean, he was nice about it. He wasn't like a got you interview. He's just like, legit, what do you expect this guy to do? And they dug up some graves on that guy's property from Saxon England, when the Saxons ruled over it. But yeah, it's like, dude, governments F up more stuff than they fix. They're just, I don't know, man. I mean, there's a part of me that's like, yeah, you need to preserve history. But there's another part of me that's like, so are we going to be held hostage by the past? At the same time, it's like, where does progress in history? And that's a discussion and a debate that I think has to be had every single time. Because there's some times where they're like, we're going to go here and build this, fucking strip mall. We've got 5 million of them, but there's like a Roman bathhouse underneath. And, the construction company's like, strip it up. And you're like, but that's awesome history. I'd rather have that there than your stupid strip mall. So, but,
right. Some places have a historical society to where they don't do that. So, like, all of New Orleans is like that.
Oh, really?
Yes, like especially at least in the French Quarter, they can't do anything without the historical society being in on it.
Okay, I mean that makes sense because that's a very old city. That is a very old city, New Orleans. But yeah, this show's really cool. It's really cool. It's fun. It's there's only like 4 episodes or 5 episodes a season. I really enjoy it, and that's what I've been watching. So, I have an honest question. When do you switch from archaeology to grave robbing? Like, how long? I think I've asked this before, because it's like they're digging people up out of the ground, and like you're like, if I do that, it's called grave robbing. but you could do it because you got a college degree. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, when does it become grave robbing? Like, how many
That's a good
years? I legit want to know. Is it 100 years? Because that seems like there might still be people that remember those people. So no, 200. So could we dig up Civil War graves, or is that too soon? It's too soon, right?
That's a good
1865.
question.
Like, how far
That's
back?
a good question.
Yeah, I'm genuinely, I don't know. Like, when do you consider it grave robbing versus archaeology? I guess it's in the endeavor itself. Anyway,
That's a good question. I wonder how they. I wonder if that's something we can look up because I've never thought about it like that.
I just got to thinking about it when I was watching one of those shows. I was like,
What is the? How would you ask that question?
where's the
What
line
is
between grave robbing and
And
archaeology? Yeah, that's the first that pops up. Let's see what Google says here. The line between grave robbing and archaeology is defined by legality, intent, and methodology, shifting from criminal destruction for profit to systematic study for knowledge. So, yeah, I mean, it's not grave robbing if you get a permit. Yeah. Archaeology work. They do. There is a method to what they do. They don't go in there with just shovels and tear stuff up. They're using paintbrushes, and they're being respectful. They're photographing stuff. Like, I get it, but at the same time, you're still digging up a human's grave. It's like, and you're looting their grave to go put that shit in museums. How is that any different than Bob going over to the local cemetery and digging up the jewelry to resell it? I mean, if you look at it black and white, it's kind of the same thing. It's just we're taking pictures of it in one, and one's done in the middle of the night when nobody's looking. I don't know. That's how my mind works. That's why I'm broken.
Yeah, I've never thought about that though. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah. I started playing Baldur's Gate 3, but I'm playing it co-op with a friend of mine.
It's an old game, isn't it?
It's not that old. It's like 3 years old.
Okay.
I
thought you'd already played it.
I have. I played that game, I think, 500 hours.
Holy shit.
Came out in 2023, but I had it in early access. I actually bought it in early access. But I'm playing co-op. It's an RPG. It's Dungeons and Dragons. Basically, it's more Forgotten Realms, but he's doing things. I'm like, I don't know how you want to answer this. Dude, he got me arrested. He's already killed people that I've never killed before. It's just like, all right, it's like an all new game to me, man. The consequences are just going to hit us like a 10-ton hammer. It's so much fun. If you have this game and you have a friend who wants to play, who likes Dungeons and Dragons, get them to play it with you because it's so much fun. And don't tell them about anything. Just let them do it. You're just there as a sidekick. It is the best, man, because he's doing things like he pissed off little kids, man, and the kids went and turned me into the guards. I'm walking through this village and they're like, put your hands up. I'm like, why? I didn't do anything. And then I'm getting carted off to jail. I was like, what the hell did you do? And he's like, I don't even know, man. It's fun. I've been having a blast playing this with him. They added tanks and helldivers, and within 1 day, the guys that play helldivers recreated Tiananmen Square with the tanks. So yeah, there's that. But yeah. So that's basically all I've done. I've watched Time Team, played Baldur's Gate and Helldivers. Haven't read anything, haven't done anything. I've been taking copious amounts of cold medicine because I hate being sick.
Oh yeah. I'll give you you need to go online, order you some Theraflu. Really the only place you can find it is Amazon. Order you some Theraflu. Take a drink of Theraflu.
Oh.
Drink your Theraflu, and then when first time you roll over, drink some NyQuil, and there you go. Just
okay. I've been doing the good sinus pills, the one with Fedra in it. I had to show ID to get the good stuff. Those work. They work great. Anyway, what else do you got for us this week?
I have been watching the new Mayor of Kingstown. Really good.
Oh, the new season?
The new season's really good. Nice. It's not anything like they did the first time. The first couple of times. It's same premise.
Oh, so is it a new show?
No, it's a new season. It's
just
differently within. Yeah,
Okay.
it's just they kicked it up a notch.
Okay.
And it's got Tony Soprano's wife in it from The Sopranos. She's playing she's the new warden of the prison, and it's done very well. And then it's got the what is that? I think he's Cuban.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He was in, was it Boba Fett or oh, you know what I'm talking about.
Trying to see. Well, he's not listed in the top.
No, because he would be be further down because it's the new season.
Yeah. I'm looking. Derek Rivera. No.
I'm trying to think of what else he was in. Is that the guy that was in? No, I like him. I'm not seeing him, but he's the twist I think is coming on that one. And
Okay.
where it's been very, very well done. Everything Taylor Sheridan touches has been very well done.
Well, I wish you would come and touch me then. I need some help, buddy.
Hey, and since you got that, I think you and the girl should watch The Lioness.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll sit.
It starts off with a bang, so I don't think you can. And I'm gonna go ahead and so there's the new movie. I can let you know I'm gonna watch The Wrecking Crew this weekend.
I saw that. Yeah,
Batista and Jason Momoa. It came out last week, and I forgot to watch it.
Yeah, Dave Batista comes out as a lesbian. Yeah, I saw.
He could. I actually saw him. He just got his purple belt in
cuddling, aggressive cuddling.
hey, he's still pretty.
He's still strong
pretty buff.
As shit. Yeah.
Oh, he's still pretty buff. But I didn't know. He said he lost all the weight because he knew that a friend of mine saw an interview with him, and I hadn't seen it. That he said he couldn't keep that weight as he got older. Because you know, he's my age. He might be a little older than me. But
is he really? He's 60?
Shut your mouth.
Just
shut your mouth.
Sorry, that was hateful. I redact that from the content. I apologize.
No, you won't. You're gonna put it in there. That's gonna be the clip you play.
I guess it would be. I guess he would be because he was in the WWE probably in his 30s, wasn't he? Because they're not young guys, most of those guys.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't watch wrestling.
But supposedly she said that's why he's not. If they do another Guardians of the Galaxy, that he's not going to be in it. But he still can be Drax. He's just not going to be as big as he was.
Well, they just do CGI. I mean, like he could wear one of those like bodysuits. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like there's ways around it with Hollywood magic. Oh, speaking of Hollywood. Oh yeah. I got to talk about this. Iron Lung.
Oh.
So Markiplier made this movie. So far, I think it's made $28 million. They removed it from the top lists. So it's made $17 million, US and Canada, $21 million. It cost him $3 million to make it. I think it's made after a video game, but it's just a YouTuber making a movie. And he's like made 4 or 5 times what it costs to make it. It's got a 6.7. It's in a post-apocalyptic future. After the Quiet Rapture event, a convict explores a blood ocean on a desolate moon using a submarine called the Iron Lung to search for missing stars and planets. it's not something I would want to watch. But the fact that the Hollywood people and the critics are like just slamming this, the dude made this out of his own pocket. It was just like a love affair for him. And if you watch it, he's like breaking down about how happy he is that people are getting to watch it. And he was at the top of the box office because, I mean, he's going up against Melania. Like, who the fuck wants to watch that? I don't. Yeah, who cares about Trump's fifth ex-wife, future ex-wife, whatever? Like, I don't care. None of it. Like, that's just the money to squeeze the MAGA people. But yeah, it was only released in 1,500 theaters, and it was at the top of the list, and then they took it down for some reason. They only let it show on the list for a couple of days, and I think Hollywood people are pissed because they're this lets you know that normal people with the right attitude and a little bit of money, not a lot, because I mean, think about it. You spent $3 million, you grossed $21 million. That's a pretty big gap. That's a lot of profit, you know. So if he can do that, what can other people do? That means Hollywood's just done. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Disney spends $548 million on a movie and it, barely makes its money back. This dude just did a little pet project. I think it's cool. I think that's cool.
I think it's really cool that you make a movie with your own money. And
Austin, Texas, dude. That's where it was filmed. Austin, Texas. If it comes out to rent, I'll probably rent it and watch it. I'm not really interested, but I just want to show support for somebody that actually is doing something different instead of the same old drivel slop. So anyway, I just wanted to put that out there because that was in my news feeds this week.
Yeah, I didn't even know anything about it. Well, I had heard that it was released. I heard quite a few movie theaters in the States, but
yeah, it's not. It's not.
I heard 2,700, but I don't know if that's true or not.
So let's see. I'm looking up Iron Lung controversy. Why did Iron Lung get removed from the box office? It's very weird that it is just straight up missing from the list. Could this be an error? Stem from a misunderstanding about how box office data is reported. So this is probably why, not from any deliberate removal or censorship. Okay, so that makes sense. Probably because it was limited release. It was an independent, you know what I mean? So there's probably a lot of it. And okay, the numbers and major box office data clarified the situation. They had not received official box office number from Markiplier's team, so they couldn't report confirmed daily figures. Instead, they used industry estimates on Saturday and Sunday. They inadvertently ranked movies based on incomplete data, creating the false impression that Iron Lung was no longer being tracked. So
that's crazy.
So, but YouTubers and the people of his fans, they went ballistic over it. We're like, it's a controversy. It's like, how about we do a little research and hold off on the hyperbole? So that was something that I watched recently about it. So that's kind of cool though, that a YouTuber who's arguably a multimillionaire from his YouTubes. I've never watched the guy, right, but your kids and my kids would absolutely know this guy. He's like YouTube royalty at this point. So yeah, I think it's just cool that he made this little pet project, and according
I think it's amazing.
So according to Beetlejuice, he cared more about the production and quality than pushing a product, which I think that's going to go through and show it. And this
you would think so. When you're using your own money, you're going to make sure that it's done the way you want it to.
Absolutely.
If you're going to make sure that you don't have an executive telling you what you can and can't do. You are the executive. I'm the funding. I'm the executive. I'm basically, when I say this is how shit goes, this is how shit goes, because it's all me. So there's no.
It's it's like if you took it to a studio, they're like, ooh, it's a movie about one guy. They're like, where's the representation? We're going to need to put a trans alien in here and a woman and a couple of black people. It's like, it's about a dude in a submarine by himself. Yeah, we're gonna have to rewrite the script. Yeah, it's like, yeah. So yeah, I don't know if that's something you're interested in. It's a horror, psychological horror based on a video game. So check it out or don't. I don't care either way. There was one other thing I was gonna bring up. The Fable stuff. Apparently, the new Fable game is supposed to be coming out. Fable game 2026. So it's supposed to be coming out in 2026. It's a remake. I did not know that. It's okay. Wait, no, the upcoming Fable is not a remake, but a full reboot of the beloved RPG series, serving as a new beginning. So it basically reimagines. So what that's going to tell you is that 99 out of 100, it's being made in England, so keep that in mind. 99 out of 100, it's going to suck. They had now they could change this because they're showing like preview copies and stuff. So they show the walk of the character. And as one of my favorite YouTubers, Skew-chan, says, look at him walk. What a sexy bitch. Because he is like sachet. I was like, this game is doomed. It is absolutely doomed. Everyone's shitting on it. Everyone is shitting on it. I mean, even my normal conservative YouTubers are shitting on it.
Really?
So we'll have to wait and see how it pans out. But yeah.
What is our show with Goggins in it?
Fallout.
I've heard good things about the second season of that. I have not started watching it yet.
I haven't either. I forgot about it. I'll be honest.
Well, I think we should wait till it's all out.
I think it is. They just did. I think they just did the last episode.
Okay. That way we can watch it and give our expertise like we did the last time. Talk about it.
Let's see. Season 2 finished. Let's see. Yes, Fallout Season 2 is finished with all 8 episodes released on Prime Video February 3rd. Culminating in a dramatic finale set in New Vegas. The season concluded. Okay. So, I'm sure they'll have a Season 3. So they renewed it for Fallout Season 3 quite a while ago. So, they're going to be a 3rd season of it. So yeah, I think we should. We'll start watching it whenever. You just tell me when. You're the boss. You tell me when I got to start watching shit, and I'll watch it.
You have a problem with watching things, so
I do. So you have to force me to do it because I'll be like, I'll watch it and then never do it. A lot of the stuff now, some of the classics you've told me to watch, I've watched them in fruition because they're amazing. But the new stuff is hard for me to watch, man. Because I just, as soon as they take me out of it with whatever it is, it's like I can't stop thinking about it, and then I'll just be like, this is awful. So I want to like the new stuff. It's just they make it impossible for normal people to like it. Because it's like, this movie is about Winnie the Pooh. Why are 2 guys kissing? Why are 2 guys kissing in a Winnie Pooh cartoon? You know? Anyway.
Well, didn't you tell me that Winnie is supposed to be a girl?
Yeah. Have you ever met a man named Winnie?
No, but I mean, in the show, he has no pants on, so I just figured it was a boy.
It's a stuffed bear.
But he sounds like a boy.
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh, a girl? Let's see. I'm doing a Google search real quick. Winnie the Pooh is a male character. See, I can spread propaganda too. That's what it says here. However, the character's named after a real-life female black bear named Winnie. That's where I got that.
Oh, okay.
Who lived in the London Zoo in the 1920s. The character was inspired by this female bear, but is established as a boy. But even so, what does not having pants? You would want a boy to have pants too, I would think.
Well, it's kind of like there's a new is it Geico? It's some commercial and it's got the bird in it, and the bird is running across the field, and it's like he has no pants on. It's like it's a bird. Is he supposed to have pants?
Yeah, Exactly.
So yes, I
Did you?
understand what you're getting at.
Did I send you the Sesame Street on Hard Times AI
That
slot?
was so good. So good. Y'all should Google that. That's one thing we should talk about.
It's
Dude,
so.
AI is amazing.
I'm gonna
If
pull
that's
it up
AI,
and play it in the background here in just a second because that was so dark. It's so dark. When did I send? I sent that to you amongst a bunch of other shit. Oh, I know. I sent it to Otis. I don't send him
send it
much.
to me too.
There it is. Found it.
In a city where dreams are shattered.
Okay, hold on. No, we're gonna. Oh, dang it. Okay, now we're gonna do that. Okay, here we go.
Of the past. Welcome to
All right, hold on. We'll wait till it gets pulled up on the YouTube. It's amazing. Oh, did I send it to you? Yeah.
Yeah, you sent it to me. Who said that?
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah, so good. So
some
good.
of the AI stuff. So well, like I said, OpenAI is they're basically saying by early spring they're going to be out of money. Like a lot of these AIs, I think we're headed for like the .com boom bust. I think a lot of them are gonna.
Well, I think also they're having to deal with the what is it, the power places, power for the AI.
Oh yeah, yeah, and the
What is it?
water.
What are they calling them? Gosh, what are they calling them? Where they're wanting to put them up in the states because like Oklahoma's talking about it right now, and people are throwing a fit about it. Golly, yeah, something about it. I can't remember what it's called. I should look that up while you're playing that.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not coming up yet.
It's up. It's showing, but it's not playing.
Oh, okay. All
city
right.
where dreams are shattered.
Grover firebomb in a restaurant. Hey,
Oh,
ladies.
called data centers, the data-driven data places, data-driven grid resilience.
Yeah.
That
Once a place
the
of
amount of
laughter
energy it's
and
going to take to run them.
Yeah, this is Sesame Street because they're talking about PBS going bankrupt. Like it's like this is the last year PBS will be around. Like they're talking about like it's insolvent.
Well, Trump was wanting to get PBS canceled.
Yeah, something I saw something about it. I didn't look into it. Um, how many do you want? 1, 2, 3.
Yes, so good, so good. I cracked up everything about that. And Big Bird. Oh, so you want to test me? You want to test me?
Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite. They're out there. There's probably a yard street fight, and he's going to steal her purse. Oh my God! Cookie Monster, you got a cookie? I want a cookie. He's like a fiending for a cookie.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's so good.
So if we can do this, yeah, there it is. Hold on. Yeah, I got to turn that up.
Again, punk? You won't mess you up?
You don't think I won't mess
punk?
you up? I won't
Welcome.
think again, punk. This reminds me of the movie Happy Time Murders. Yeah, I've heard about that. I've never watched it. I think that was the guy that directed. Was that the guy that directed? Or no, I'm thinking of Meet the Feebles. That was the guy that directed Lord of the Rings. I can't remember his name, but he had a series, I think,
Jackson.
or a movie. Yeah. It was called Meet
Peter
the Feebles. Yeah, Peter Jackson. And a friend of mine loved it. I just couldn't get into it. It's so depressing. He's stealing the letter E. That's so good. It's so good. Man. Yeah, some of that stuff, like I sent you a video of making the rounds on the internet of a supposed guy in a Jeep in Oklahoma driving on ice. That's AI. It's not real. Yeah, that's what he was telling me. He said it's great, but he's got Canadian sense of humor, and it's usually not funny. So I'm just not gonna watch it. I'm a dick. Yeah. So, well, dude, we got a lot of stuff. So I'll start watching whenever you tell me you want to start watching it. We'll watch Fallout Season 2 and we'll talk about it on the show.
So here's the reason why I like beach volleyball. and women's volleyball.
I already know. It's because
No,
of the
you don't.
jiggle.
This
It's
is
the jiggle physics.
no, because there is no issues. I just sent it to you. There's
Okay.
no issues. No issues at all. None.
That's a woman, baby.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
All right. I think that's going to do it for us this week.
That'll cut it for us. Yeah, enjoy your weekend. Watch some sports. Watch some Olympics. Root for the USA. Unless you're not in the United States, then root for your country. I know we have some wonderful German people that listen.
Yep.
Root for your country. I'm okay with that. You're going to lose. I love y'all, but you're still going to lose.
What do you mean we are going to lose? We will win. It is ordained by the
Well,
gods.
if you get to use meth.
Have you seen the AI of Epstein fighting Hitler? UFC?
No.
I'll have to find it. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. I'm sending it to you. I found it. Send via
Twitter?
chat. Yep, on X. It's UFC. What is this? Go away. I don't want that. Basically it goes all the way down. I won't tell you guys. You can go look for it yourself. I won't tell you who wins, but it's the Fuhrer versus the pervert. It's so stupid. Like, who sat down and went, it'd be great?
So good. Oh. If all we had to worry about was AI doing this kind of stuff, we would be good.
Yeah, it's the propaganda shit that scares me. That's the stuff that scares me because people are dumb. I mean, dude, we're not the smartest people, but we've been fooled by some of this. I mean, when the Ukrainian war first took off, you remember the video of the angel of Ukraine? That was all propaganda.
Yes.
I fell for it. It's easy to do.
That was so bad.
Yeah, it was, but the Hitler, the Hitler versus Epstein, but yeah. So, all right, Kaz, tell people where they can find us.
All right, so every Friday night, hopefully 6:30 on YouTube, we go live, unless we have snowpocalypse.
We had 1 week of winter, and we're done with it in Oklahoma.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I mean, well, that stupid groundhog said didn't see his shadow, so he's saying 6 more weeks of winter. The good thing is I read that he's only 35% accurate. So
okay, shocking. A groundhog can't predict the weather.
Yeah. So anyway, or you can hit us up on the X. I stay on top of that X. It's the Odd Times Podcast. Also the Odd Times Podcast on good old TikTok. I'm on top of that. Like I said before, we have an Instagram, but I'm never on it. And they can send Mac an email at the oddtimespodcast@yahoo.com, and then they can find you in a couple places and a new place now too.
Yep, I'm on Kick at Odd Mac Guy. Just testing it out, having fun. Combine, say hi. I'm also on at Twitter at Odd Guy Mac, and on X, Odd Mac Guy. Just find it around. You'll see my little stupid logo, so you'll know it's me. Says I'm tired. Until then, we will see you guys next week.
Enjoy your weekend.
Don't tell me what to do. You're not my dad.
I should be.
Yeah, probably. I would have more
can't
money in
afford
the
child
bank.
support. I can't afford child support.
So before I close the YouTube, I want to tell you I had something happen that I've never had happen. I actually had an optical mouse go bad on me.
Okay.
So I go to boot up.
Mouse, I was like, what?
Yeah. So I got a new computer. Not cheap. It was not cheap. And so I go to play Helldivers with my friend. They just added tanks. So he's like, get on here and let's play. And I couldn't find my mouse. And I was like, where in the hell is it? So immediately because I'm a rational human being, go, oh, the computer's fucked up. I'm going to have to buy a new computer already. That's where my mind went. Not that the mouse went out, that the motherboard is fried. So I finally calmed down, take it into my son's room. This is a brand new mouse, and it just went bad. So I bought a Logitech gaming mouse, the G502 Hero. It's kind of cool. The little scroll wheel. Dude, it is the best fidget spinner I've ever had because you spin it, that sucker just goes for hours. It just spins. It came with weights to put in it so you can change the characteristics of how it feels. That's cool. It's a mouse. It's a mouse. I like it. I'm not, haven't really played anything with it. So, but yeah, I've never had a mouse go bad. I didn't know that could happen. So apparently, yeah, because you and I grew up on the trackball mouse. You had to crack it open and take rubbing alcohol and clean that little rubber ball off.
Oh, all the time. All the time. And everybody told you don't ever eat in game.
Oh yeah. You get a crumb stuck up in there and you're playing a shooter, you're dead.
Yep.
But so we'll be back unless barring anything unforeseen on stream. We'll be back here next week.
6:30.
6:30.
Same bad time, same bad channel.